grade parents. I am one of the third grade teachers, Vanessa Dela Cruz.
I am Lori Day.
And I'm Lexi Charble.
Today we are going to talk to you about the homework that your child will have throughout this year and what you should expect for them to bring home every week. So one of the first things your child will have is spelling homework. So in their writing folder, each child, at the beginning of the year, we assessed them on 100 words. And we checked off and printed off a sheet like this for them. So the ones that are checked off are words that your child was able to spell, and then the ones that were not checked off are words that they needed to work on spelling. So then each week, the kids will pick 6 to 8 words that they want to work on spelling, and then they will take home an index card that looks like this. You can see, I think that will show up. Get up closer. We can see that this child, there it goes, picked 6 words, and he picked them from his list of words that he did not know how to spell when I assessed him at the beginning of the year. So he has one of these cards in the classroom, and then he has one card in his homework folder to help him practice at home. And each month they will have a monthly choice board that they can choose activities from to help them practice their words. So for example, for September, they had all these different activities they could choose. Now, your child does not have to do all these activities in one night. They can pick one activity each night to work on. If they aren't sure how to do an activity, they can always just write their words 3 to 5 times each, just as long as they're getting that practice in. And I can show you an example of how this student, he chose different activities from here. So for day 1, he decided to do the s'more spelling, and he took each of his words and he just drew a little s'more, and he practiced spelling the words. He looked like he began to work on the spelling for words that's down here, and then try to work on the maze. But the thing is that as long as they're practicing the words and learning them, that's the important part, because it'll help them not only reading the slides, it'll help them in their writing as well. Now, each Friday, your child will be assessed on the words that they have chosen as their spelling words, and then once they take that test and they master them, they get to go back into that sheet that they have in their writing binder, and they get to check off the words as they spell them. And the goal for 3rd grade is to be able to spell 500 words by the end of the year. So we're taking it little by little, just doing 100 words, and then once the kid passes those 100 words, we'll assess them on the second set of 100 words, and then they'll decide which ones they want to work on from there.
Okay, and I'm going to talk to you about their reading homework. It's the Read Every Day folder that we used last year in 2nd grade. So your child should be familiar with that. In this folder, there's a book that is on their level from where we have tested them, so we know what level they need to be working on. There are instructions on the second page that explains how you should be using this at home. There are questions, and it's also in Spanish, so that should help some of you. There's questions that you can ask after they read the story to see if they comprehend it. And then, so if they do good with the comprehension and they're fluent with the reading, that means they're reading every word fluently and not sounding like a robot when they read, then you would be able to sign the log saying they're ready to bring it back and read it with their teacher. You would put the title, the date, and your signature to let us know they're ready to read with us. You only need to write the book down one time that they've read, and that is when they're ready to bring it back with us. So if they read it fluently, they can talk about the book, then we will give them another book that is on their level and send it home. We do ask that you read the book at least 3 to 4 times for them to be fluent and to be able to talk about it easily.
And lastly, we have our math homework. So we're doing a new program through Eureka. So almost every week they will get something that looks like this in their homework folder. Now, these are things that they should have learned the previous week. So it's not anything that's new to them. They should be able to do this. It's usually just one full page front, and then there's usually a back. Now, they do not have to complete this in one day. They can do this throughout the week as long as it is done by Friday. and we'll check it and send it back home.
Thank you. If you have any questions about your child's homework throughout the year, please reach out to your child's teacher to remind. You should all be receiving messages that way, or you can always send the teacher an email as well. Thank you.